Hi guys, here is this one, and this is the driveway that leads up to the road. It kind of winds around a little bit, and then you come down like this. I wonder if I can. And then it comes down like this, and then there is the house. When you come down, it's got a pretty good cliff here coming down. And heading into the house, it's like really tucked away in there. You have this right here, and it looks like it's in kind of rough shape where that is here, and this retaining wall kind of looks old. It's kind of falling apart there. Pretty good. I did notice like a lot of the wood around here is kind of rotting away like that. Just having some trouble like right here on these stairs. These stairs right here go up to the driveway, kind of where it wipes around, then that goes up to the street there to get the mail. We'll walk around outside real quick. Looks like it has the wood siding. It looks in pretty decent shape. There's the roof. It looks okay. It looks like it has some time left on it. Don't think it's new. I'm not sure. Now let's walk around to here. Kind of have it kind of like a hill kind of coming down towards the house. There's a propane bottles probably running. We'll have to see in there. And this is the air conditioning unit. It is very, very old. Very old. And let's go around back here. And this is the back of the home here. So they did a pretty good job on the siding. It's looks like it's probably been recently done. I mean, it does have a couple little things, but when you have the wood siding, it's always, something. It looks like they did some kind of repair there to the foundation. I'm not sure if it's a big deal or not. That would be something for the home inspector to look at, I think. Okay, and this is, those are probably mud daubers, I think. Let me see if I can get a close up of that. I don't think they're termites, but they could be. That's something for the home inspector to know. I'm not sure. Okay, so that is underneath of this little screen porch here. And let's just go in here from this angle, take a look at it. We have some kind of wood rotting a little bit right there. And this is the screen porch. And that's kind of the view from where we were walking. And this is the screen porch. There's another area like that right there. So the home inspector, I think, will have to take a look at that and see. And that door right there will go back into the house. Kind of like maybe that's like where the kitchen table would be, and then the kitchen's right there on the left, and we'll see that when we go in. And then here is another door here, kind of heading out to this part. And I'll go up. Here's a deck here. And this is the view from up here. It's almost like you're in a treehouse, kind of. It goes down pretty substantially down in there. And then this is the view from here over in there. And this is the deck here. And there is the house there. When we go in, we'll be able to kind of get our bearing straight on where we are. That's going down pretty good. And this is the side here, like the front door's right there because we kind of gone all the way around the house. And this is the view from here. So it does got a pretty good grade going down, like a pretty good, cliff coming down there. But I'm gonna walk around because I want to get like the view of like when you come in, like if you were to come in the front door. So bear with me for just 1 second. I'm gonna come out and then we'll kind of walk around to the front, but I'll walk around this way. Looks like this post here has some 6x6 post holding up the deck, has got some damage, or it's rotting away down there. And it's like all dirt under here. And this is the view from here, looking down. Okay. This is the bottom deck here. And that's the basement right there. That's the basement door. We'll go down there and look. But this is the deck, like under the deck. Looks like this was connected to this at one time, and now it's not. Probably because of that, it collapsed. Okay. I'm going to try to make my way around. See this? I don't know if you can tell the grade's pretty steep. And then there's like a ravine. Okay. All right, there's a spider web. I don't want to go through that. Okay, coming up here. Good, no prickers. That's good. All right, and we're going to make our way up this area here. Okay. Here we go. And we're back up, kind of going towards the front door here. All right. And here's the front door. Okay, and this is the front door here. Okay. And we will go in. So this is like a very cozy feel when you walk in. You gotta come into this landing, and then right to the right is stairs to go up. And that is fireplace there. There's the fireplace. Not sure what kind of condition that's in. And I will try to turn us slowly. I do not want to make anybody sick. That's the downstairs, upstairs, and then the hallway there. And here's the kitchen. Looks like they have, okay, these are not quartz countertops. They look great, but there's a DIY thing where you can like paint them and make them look like quartz, even though they're like laminate. They kind of DIY it, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell with the glare on here, but it's just paint. And who knows how long that might last. That might be, something that peels away or whatever. It's kind of a DIY thing that people are doing right now. And those are painted. They were probably like that orange oak at one time. And somebody took and painted them. Looks like they did a good job, like switching out the hardware and, all that type of thing. And that is the gas oven and range, and the dishwasher, fridge, and that is some really cool and nice shelving there. All right, we will turn around here. Excuse me. And that is that door that was leading out to this screened-in porch. This is that door right here. And this is the double doors right here to looking out where we were kind of in the beginning-ish time. Out here. On top of it, then there's that deck underneath and screen porch there. It's kind of cool up here. You kind of feel like you're in a tree house. I think the house is definitely going to need some work. Especially outside as well. Just because it's got a lot of foliage and everything out there, and there's a pretty big slant out there heading down the hill. Okay, this is the kitchen. I like the colors. But once again, this is just painted, not quartz. And painted cats. Okay, so let's head back to the rooms back here. We have a bathroom here. We have a bathroom here. Full shower. Okay. Heading out, guys. I'm so sorry if I'm making you dizzy. It was kind of a tight space. I apologize so much for that. And then coming down, this is the AC thing. It looks pretty old. That AC has got some age. I guarantee you it's to the end. This looks like the primary room. It's a little tight. Of room in here. There's your closet. You're gonna take a peek in there in a minute. They have like an old dresser in here. It's really cool, actually. Vanity out here, and your toilet and shower. Let's take a look at these. Okay. That's the closet. Not very big, honestly. And that is your kind of where you put your laundry stuff and towels and things. And this is this other room here on this level here. Let's look in the closet. Not very big, once again, kind of small. But it's a secondary room. They're usually not like the greatest closets in the world in the secondary. You kind of more expect that in the primary. But the house does have some age, so. All right, coming back out. I think that those are very cool. I think they let in a lot of light in here, so you don't, even though it's like surrounded by trees and it's kind of sunken down in this area, that does let light come in, which it really needs. Okay, coming down. You can definitely feel like a heat change when you come up here. It feels much warmer. I do see a register here. I don't see any others, but heat rises, and this is a loft. So heat definitely rises, and it feels definitely like when I got like 3/4 up on the stairs, I could definitely feel a temperature change. Little closet up here. And a full bathroom. Another little, I see more registers here. It still feels very warm in here. it has those skylights there, and kind of more closet space in the eaves in here because it's a kind of a Cape Cod. And they have these kind of, in a Cape Cod, you'll have like these little closet areas because it's kind of dead space. So you can make, you know, pretty good closets. Okay. Let's make our way down to the basement. I hope you guys are having a great day. Just wanted to say hey. All right. Coming down. It's an unfinished basement. Smells a little musty down here. Most unfinished basements do have like a musty smell. This looks newer than the outside unit. Let me see if I can find a date. Bear with me for just 1 sec, guys. Right off the top, I don't see one, but I think that's definitely not new, but newer. It's a gas something, and that's what that propane is for. That's the hot water heater is gas also. So that propane will be your source for, I think it had gas upstairs for your stove, hot water heater, and running your heater. So, only problem I don't like with propane heat is the closet down here. Is that, you know, you can burn through your propane, and depending on the price of gas and propane and things like that, it kind of goes with, you know, with that. So it can kind of, you know, it's not fixed. There's your panel box. Let's take a look just to see if it's updated. Yeah, this is updated. Okay. And we will come out and around. And come over here to a bigger area. It looks like it has room for expansion with plumbing. You could maybe like put a bathroom down here, something like that. It definitely does have a musty smell. They have got a lot of light bulbs. That's a lot that they run. And this is just an unfinished area down here. And this is that there's a door to the outside, that bottom under deck. Coming around here's looks like a wood burning stove down here. I don't know what kind of shape that's in. I'm not sure. Coming around this way here, looks like they have a water, like a filtration system. Usually those are out of the scope of the inspection. So we would have to get like a water company to come check it out. There's your pressure tank and all of that, okay? And that is this one. I will walk back upstairs just to give us another look up here. Front door. All right, guys, that's this one.